Yo, yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. You guys have probably already heard about the commotion coming out of Blizzcon. Now, myself, I'm also joined up by Retro Brett. What's happening, man?
This was a little disappointing.
We were expecting a Diablo 4 announcement or maybe a Diablo 2 remastered announcement. We'll talk a little bit about that in this video. But of course, it was Diablo Immortal, which is a mobile game, and a lot of people are pissed. Now, with Retro being a huge Diablo fan, we've had playthroughs right here on the channel covering Diablo 3, the latest game. I know you were expecting a new one, Diablo Immortal. Are you as mad as everybody else?
A couple weeks ago, I was expecting some kind of Diablo 4 announcement because all the hype was pushing towards it. Riker was, I mean, all the insiders were. But then a couple days ago, Blizzard actually said, you know, hey, look, slow your roll. We're not going to do that, but we are going to announce something else. But I didn't think we would have thought it was a mobile game.
At that time, I thought it was good news because it's almost like they were clarifying that they are indeed working on multiple Diablo games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At that point, we didn't realize that one would be a mobile game. So I should mention that a lot of the outrage comes from the fact that the Blizzard fan base is primarily PC, and we all know how that PC crowd is. They are diehards. And when you get the announcement of a mobile game, it's one thing to spring it on gamers, but the PC crowd in particular, they're going to not really be too happy about it. They want to play their games, you know, on the PC. They put lots of money, a lot of effort making a perfect PC or just getting a nice gaming PC in general, and a mobile game does nothing for them. What about you? Do you even play mobile games?
Don't know anything about mobile games. I don't know.
Angry Birds?
Well,
Pokemon Go?
I've never played Pokemon. I played Angry Birds and Sudoku, but those are really, really minor mobile games. We're talking about Diablo here. This is not something that would translate well to a mobile device.
I'm with you. I don't play mobile games either. I played some of them, and most of them are just so terrible for someone who's used to playing games like Diablo that are super intricate. So I'm actually excited. If it wasn't for this announcement happening at BlizzCon where we were expecting a big-time title, I'm a little bit excited because I don't play mobile games. I think Diablo might be something I would be willing to download. But that said, we were so excited about Diablo 4, something that would be more along the lines of a Diablo 2 or a Diablo 2 remastered, and that's why everybody else is mad.
Rumors are that they are maybe working on a D1 remaster or a D2 or both.
They're crazy if they don't make those.
But a couple months prior to BlizzCon 2018, they were planning on doing maybe a teaser for Diablo 4, but it just wasn't quite ready enough.
Sounds like it.
Back to mobile games. You were talking about Angry Birds and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Angry Birds is kind of like a time waster, something you just don't put any thought into, you just play it.
Mm-hmm. As are
Diablo,
most mobile games.
Yeah, most mobile games are. Diablo is not a time waster. You have to spend a lot of time on these games.
We've seen some of the Final Fantasy games, RPGs, be brought to the phone just almost kind of like a mod. You know, you basically take a game that already exists and make it playable on a you know, a surface where you just push it. You can't even push two different things at one time. I don't know how it works sometimes compared to a controller. It's got to be very sensitive to even work on the level that you see here in Diablo. This is only at the very beginning of the game. You're really pushing it, trying to do that with a phone. We'll see what happens.
I mean, my mobile device, I have a Note 4. Laugh if you will. I know it's old. It gets really, really hot randomly, and I'm just not going to put it through this kind of game. I mean,
I'm with you. Yeah, most of us think that way. We would just play on our Xbox, our PlayStation 4, our PC, our Switch. We have plenty of other options. We're not trying to play this stuff on our phone these days.
We're not going to spend hours and hours playing on our phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on.
I think it could be good. If you guys are not familiar with the, you know, the whole situation with the mobile game, it looks like they had bought another developer who has already worked on two mobile games that look very Diablo-ish. One in particular looks like they're just going to reskin it to fit Diablo 3 or Diablo, whatever one they want to put. Maybe it'll be a whole new original storyline. That could get some hype. If it's an original Diablo storyline, then the fans are probably going to play it. But again, considering this is the PC crowd, even looking at the other Blizzard games, most of which PC, even Diablo 3, you know, that was not released on the consoles for a while. I was pretty excited when they actually released it. You were playing it on PC before I could get it on Xbox One.
Well, actually, I prefer D3 on Xbox. So
I'm
it
with
worked
you.
out. It worked out there, but some of the audience members at BlizzCon really let the executives hear about it.
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
Oh my God! I have some Neosporin for that burn.
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile, which everybody will get to play.
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this just strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
As you can see, the reaction was not pretty.
That's where a lot of the commotion comes from as well, where people say that the reaction was unjust. People shouldn't have been that angry. Now, they don't understand how long we've had to wait for a new Diablo game. I wanted Diablo 2 remastered so bad. And let's face it
You
here.
want to play it. You never really have.
Yeah, exactly. So a remastering would just introduce it to a whole new fan base that would love to get into it. But we're talking about Diablo here. This isn't Tinkerbell the game. This is Diablo. So I don't expect the fans to exactly be the nicest of people when it comes to a situation like this. Of course they're going to be angry. You also have to realize that microtransactions and mobile gaming is not in a very good light right now. So, you know, when you have a big announcement, this is big time. BlizzCon, you and I were talking about it leading up to it. You know, you would stop by and say, hey, we're this many days away.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it.
We're excited just for a mobile game that neither of us are probably going to download.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, I can kind of understand where the anti-bullies are coming from.
Yeah.
They're like saying, no, don't be so negative. I mean, they are really trying, but they just delivered a product that we don't want.
Bad timing on the delivery, like you said, and I mean, unfortunately, you can't make the announcement at BlizzCon to this fan base and not expect that reaction.
Well, I mean, if you remember, it took 13 years after Blizzard announced Diablo 3 for it to actually come out. And upon release, it was widely panned. Not many people liked it at all.
We covered it at the channel day one.
It has since come a long way, but personally, I don't think it has changed that much. But
And it's not as good as Diablo 2.
Oh, no. I mean, Diablo 2 holds a special place in gaming history.
Well, I think that's the last thing we need to bring up. This is where they failed, guys. All they had to do was combine the announcement of Diablo Immortal with just telling us that, hey, guys, we're working on a Diablo 2 remastered. We're working on a Diablo 1 remastered. Just tell us. Give us a hint. They could play a trailer where literally it just says Diablo 2, and that would make people flip out. You don't even have to show gameplay or confirm that Diablo 4 is in the works. That's all they need, just a small nugget of information. In this case, it's radio silence, and then they're telling us about Diablo Immortal, which, by the looks of it, nobody in the crowd cared about.
Crickets would have been better than what they got. They got
worse.
massive boost.
Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know this is obviously something that people are very vocal about, and you know, it is reaching the community far further than just the Diablo crowd. It's the entire gaming community that is pretty much angry about it. I would definitely be down to play through Diablo 3 one more time. There's some DLCs. How about a DLC announcement for Diablo 3? They couldn't even give us that, Retro Brett?
There was some speculation about the Druid DLC coming out, but obviously they decided to announce Diablo Immortal.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I'd be down for DLC. There's plenty of room for more characters. We're big Diablo fans. We want another game, and I want a Diablo 2 remastered more than anything. Catch you guys next time. Stay tuned. We got a live stream coming at you. Hit the notification button. It'll let you know whenever we go live. And more importantly, as always, make sure...
Stay trippy.